So
Is
yeah,
that audio or is that in game?
that's from the stream.
Okay. I was thinking, say, like, where's that? Where's it coming from? Yeah. Anyways, since you guys are sharing about your first experience with Halo, you mind if I share mine?
Sure.
I think the very first Halo game, in fact, was the one you recommended, Cypher, when we first met. Do you recall? I think it was Reach, but I remember playing Halo 3 first, though. Ah,
Refuse.
Oh, fuck given.
I think it did. It just took him a while. Anyways, whenever I was playing Halo 3, um, I honestly didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know what I was fighting. All I knew is that I must kill something. Something and everything. That's it. Basically.
Oh my god, you just reminded me of something.
Can I finish mine first?
Yeah. Sorry, my bad, my bad.
Yeah. Well, gotta say, when I was first playing that game, I didn't know what to expect because I think it was the very first console I got ever, actually. No, that was the first Xbox console I got. And that's the first Xbox game I played. So, an experience to remember, first and last. Yeah. Um, and better graphics.
A lot more pain though.
Yeah. Eh, yeah, that's true.
Still better graphics.
Yeah, yeah. But oh god, don't remind me. Oh, do you remember when my
Mars over here.
yeah, yeah. I went up and I did the curiosity rover myself.
Man, I remember the first time when finally got on Xbox. I was using a little dinky like Xbox 360 Wi-Fi adapter. And I think it was you, Rogue, that pointed me towards a landline later on.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah. Dude, I get on landline. I start telling everyone, get landline, get landline, get landline, get landline, get landline.
Like a broken record.
Yeah.
Good
I wouldn't
advice.
say I wouldn't say I'm good advice. Well, yeah, but that
Fair
was
enough.
mostly from uh Rogue, not from me. I just was passing it along. I'm more like a parakeet. I don't give good advice. I give bad advice. No. I'm talking about whenever I try to give my own good advice. It's not good. It's never good. That's why no one freaking listens to me. Like I sit here and try my damnedest at work. Try to be
Uh,
this crew lead and everything that everyone keeps putting me at, but no one wants to listen to me. They
hey
just
guys.
yeah, yes.
You notice that the weather's starting to get a little more intense.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, but just I don't give good advice.
Not entirely true. You have good suggestions from time to time.
I wouldn't even say that much.
Eh.
And what's that? I'm gonna let you tell them. I know we told Rogue, but I don't think we told everyone else.
Yeah, no one's noticing that the ground was shaking.
I noticed. Yes. Yep.
Don't sit up there.
Bravo. So, short story, well, long story short, just to let everyone understand, he's never allowed to suggest missions in Liberation, and we're just gonna start taking towns from this point on. If me and him were together.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah, something's coming.
Hmm?
I was recording all that.
I don't see anything on the radar. Oh, it's just tracer fire, guys.
Ambient tracer fire?
Yeah. Just look how sporadic it is.
Yep.
Well, since we've heard about your experience, Cypher, Charisma, why don't we hear from Rose?
Yeah.
What is your
experience
first
with
Halo
Halo.
experience, boss?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's been a while.
Nostalgia.
Uh, my first experience with Halo was at a friend's birthday party back in like 5th or 6th grade. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Go. Now look comfy.
Way different now. Well, for my friend's birthday, His parents rented out a gamer bus, which is just um. Imagine like a cabin trailer, the like one-piece cabin trailer.
Filled with games. I've seen a
Yeah.
couple of them before.
Wait, those are real?
Yeah.
My
Much
first
more updated
experience
nowadays.
was in a gamer bus with like 20 other people in a big ass Halo 3 LAN party.
And I
It was also one of my first experiences with any kind of multiplayer game. Like, actually, against a shitload of other people. We played Fiesta first, and anytime I got the rocket launcher, everyone around me was doomed. But with every other weapon, I was complete ass.
well nowadays that's less true with the second part. If you have a rocket launcher, anyone within sight of you is doomed. If you have any weapon, everyone within range of you is doomed.
No, they're just doomed in general, whether they know it or not.
I
Anyway,
actually,
yeah, that was my first experience. Was just a big ass LAN party. Never played the campaign at that point, and wouldn't actually play Halo properly because I didn't own an Xbox at the time. But wouldn't actually play Halo properly for like another 2 or 3 years.
Hold on. Lonnie?
Lonnie, care to share your first Halo experience?
First combat involved multiplayer with family. I was definitely young, and we definitely just shot each other a lot, repeatedly.
Alright, thank you for sharing. I guess.
Yep. They're not stopping.
I think I've told this one to Rogan Monty at one point, and we nearly got into an argument over it. But I
What the
didn't.
fuck?
Oh, what?
Ignore the vibration strip. Like Dr.
No, there's
Flexing
explosions.
That's just ambience for the atmosphere at this point.
Man,
So-
they're giving them hell. Good on you, boys! Keep up the good work!
So,
Hey, Rogue, could you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we're going to do one last thing. While we're all sitting here, Rogue, would you mind taking a screenshot of all this?
Well, I'm actively recording this. That's alright with you guys.
that's
That's
fine.
fine. Although, is the in-game audio coming up for you? Or whether Chris was streaming?
It is. It picks up all desktop audio.
Sweet. Yeah. Nice.
Though, unfortunately, my comments for the first 8 minutes or so have been lost because I did not check my microphone settings before booting up OBS.
Yeah.
It
Anyways,
happens.
Yeah.
go ahead, Charisma. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine, but what I was about to mention was essentially my first time ever playing any video game. It was at one of my dad's soldiers' houses, and I was bored. I was probably one of the few kids that did not want to play on the trampoline. in the swimming pool. I was like, I don't want to do that. And so my dad's soldier Lewis goes like, hey, come here, come here. And he takes me into um his, I guess, guest room or the master bedroom. I haven't figured that out. But he goes like, you can play on this, and he points to his computer. I'm like, huh, okay. I hop on, start up a Battlefield game. I don't even know which one it was. I just know it was a Battlefield game, and it was literally America versus China, and it was just AIs versus one player. So I'm running around shooting at this Chinese guy over and over and over again, and every time that the game ends, artillery would be dropped onto the playable map, so on and so forth. I never revealed to my folks that was my first game. To this day, they only think my first game was when I went to Kyle's house and I played Madden for the very first time.
I imagine that was back when Madden was good.
Yeah, sort of.
Well, when it wasn't a complete and total sellout like the NCAA games and Madden games that are basically re-releases with different angles for certain shots.
Well, I don't know for a fact. What I do know is that to this very day, for most of the games that I did play when I first was getting into them, my favorite ones that kind of stuck with me to this very day is still Seek and Destroy and Gadget Racers.
That's the PS2 one you wanted me to play, right?
I will always tell people get a PlayStation 2, play Seek and Destroy and Gadget Racers. They're fucking wicked fun.
Well, in that case, I have a question for you. Have you played the original trilogy of Ratchet and Clank?
No, I have not actually.
You need to play that. You're missing out big time.
That's what people say, but now we
Well-
got YouTube. I could just watch that.
Well, you also have me. I own all three of them. I could stream you the games to see if you like the footage.
I could never get into it. I even tried playing Jack and Daxter at one of my other neighborhood kids' house. Couldn't get into it.
I have all four of the games actually on PlayStation 4.
Like I said, I tried and I just couldn't get into it. It's almost like when the first Kingdom Hearts game came out. I tried playing that. I couldn't even get past the tutorial. I just
I
lost
feel you
interest.
there. I was stuck on that island for forever in Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, I haven't gotten anywhere on that. I mean, my cousin Ashton, he actually got farther than I ever did. He was like dueling Sephiroth and everything, and I'm like, how?
Wait, there were Final Fantasy games? There was Final Fantasy characters in that game?
Yeah. Sephiroth.
Did anyone else know that?
There's all sorts of Final Fantasy stuff and everything in those games. It's Square Enix and Disney. Both of their IPs are merged and blended together for Kingdom Hearts. Because Square Enix makes it, and they also work in tandem with Disney. It's why in Kingdom Hearts 3 you see Pirates of the Caribbean 3 and a lot of the newer Disney movies, kind of like the Toy Story ones.
They made more than just Kingdom Hearts.
They made Kingdom Hearts 2, 2.5, I think something Days. There are like half a dozen or so Kingdom Hearts games, actually. A couple for the DS, if I remember right.
Okay. I'm gonna let someone else take over the conversation now.
I think the very first game I I ever owned and played was on the PS2. Grisman, I think I told you this once. I think it was called Zapper.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Well,
Yeah. I can't remember if it was Zapper 1 or Zapper 2. They haven't made a second one. Anyways, I remember playing that little platformer game when I first got a PS2. I think it was like 6. I was living in Utah at the time. And my parents couldn't tear me away from that game. And afterwards, if I did good on my grades, or if I had a birthday or Christmas, whatever, got more games. God, see if I can remember them all. And there's a skater game. Can't remember the name of it, but kind of had a little bit of a Toy Story thing to it. I remember when I played that thing, I never stopped. Not really good at telling stories or reminiscing. I'm just telling you about what all I can remember.
Yeah.
I have a bit of a tragedy to reveal. I will never
Well.
know what my first game was.
Yeah.
Unless we're going by like ones I actually watched. I have a bit of news that will contextualize to everyone why both of my parents were okay with Halo. The first game, if we're going by observing, at the meager age of 6 months old, I was exposed to Doom. The classic. Because my dad used to sit me up on his lap and play that game. And some of the early ones I can remember are some of those dinky little 2D arcade shooters. There was, I'm honestly going to get ridiculed forever for this. There was a Powerpuff Girls game I used to play on my sister's computer because we both had computers for forever. And leading into all this chaos, there developed a hilarious situation in my dad's eyes when we were growing up. One time, he looked into my sister's room. I was in there playing on her computer. He then poked his head into my room to see my sister playing on my computer. He's like, "What is going on? We bought you both your own computers so you'd play on your computers in your own rooms. And now you're playing on each other's computers in each other's rooms."
Fair enough.
Yeah, a lot of the games I played way early on included like Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver, Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge. I think there was like these Ohio State learning games. The Rita Rabbit games were, I think I still have a number of those, at the very least some of the copies of the discs. But yeah, gaming has been in my life since I could remember. Whether it was being used as a learning tool to get me to learn, or something to do for fun.
Oh, at least you were around it for that long. So, have you ever had an experience of wanting to watch a show when you were younger? Well, not a show, a movie, and you decided that the only way you're gonna watch it is with the family, but it turns out the movie is not age appropriate when you decide to share it with the rest of the family?
Eh,
Has anyone experienced that, or just me?
So what was the question?
You ever experienced like watching a movie you really wanted to watch with the rest of the family, but it's not age appropriate? So you just made your entire family like watch a radar movie, even though you're like
there,
10.
there are a couple of instances where that happened.
Think
I
it would
think
I can tell
Actually,
you.
there is one that happened quite recently, actually. So, has everyone ever heard of the Kingsman movies?
Yeah,
oh
we
boy,
were.
you watched Kingsman Golden Circle with your folks, didn't you?
No. I watched the newest one that came out, The King's Man. Two different words. Actually, why don't I just do something for you guys? Go ahead and pull up the very scene that caused everyone to start squirming. So you guys,
Cypher, you may want to stop recording now, because
I'm
this
just
will
gonna
cause
keep my head
copyright.
out of it because
yeah, you might want to stop recording purely out of copyright reasons.
well, I'm not in your stream, so I'm not gonna be poking my head in there.
Yeah, but the audio will still come out.
No, it won't. As long as he's not part of the stream, he won't get that audio.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, well, it's got set up weird.
Well, right now you're not sharing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to it. So, this first one, it's kind of where it got started. There's two parts to this. I don't know if this will show the entire fight, but the second one should. Anywho, this is the first instance of it. You guys may or may not be completely reacted to it, but everyone else was squirming when they first saw this. It didn't skip and show you everything. Yeah. Okay. This is the second part to it, I think. Yeah. Where most of the fighting happens. You can show it. Yeah. Basically, he rapes this guy's face in the fight. That's mainly it.
Okay.
My family is white.
Anyone else? Alright, yeah, I guess I'll go next. So, I basically saw this one movie when I was a little younger, and my dad was actually home, not in Iraq. I basically walked in on him watching it, and I'm like, "Oh, that's the Terminator!" Arnold Schwarzenegger on television, and my dad goes, "Yes, that's the Terminator." I decided to go and sit down next to him. Well, he's in the lazy boy. I decided to sit in one of the couches. I'm watching the movie. And after the massive gunfight, I literally look at my dad and I'm like, what's the name of this movie? Predator. Fast forward a year later, Predator is now showing up on FX. And I go, Mom. And she goes, what? I got a movie we can watch. Oh, what's the movie? We're gonna go watch Predator. My mom goes, okay. Alright, we'll watch Predator. My dad. Well, not my dad. My bad. My brother goes like, what's Predator? I'm like, it's about soldiers against aliens. And he goes, yeah, I'm done. Bye. So, me and my mom sit there and start watching Predator while she's folding clothes. And it gets to the part where the Predator takes off its mask and drops it. And she loses her absolute mind
Your
upon.
mom has no chill.
She's blonde.
That explains it, and I am sorry about saying that.
Oh, you should hear some of the funny stories that gets involved with that. But anyways, so yeah, my mom basically goes like freaking out. She's like, "What is this? What's going on?" I'm like, "It's Predator." I've never gotten to this part of the movie, so I'm like, "Oh my god, that's one ugly son of a gun." just when Arnold was like, "You ugly son of a," well, whatever his line is, I forget.
You are
But
one butt ugly motherfucker.
yeah, essentially. So my mom's freaking out. I'm like really concerned that I just messed something up. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Why are you freaking out? And
Drift disconnected.
he fell asleep. We're good. Anyways,
His computer crashed.
yeah, I saw. But my mom's freaking out. She's now trying to figure out what the rating of this movie is. And the moment that she saw it was R, she was like, R! R! It's rated R! Why are you watching this, Kyle? And by the end of it, she was just like, go to your room, you're done watching it! But you're done watching it! She puts on Grey's Anatomy and literally, I walked back to my room and I'm like, what did I do? So after that, I started becoming very cautious of what I share amongst the family. Until Appleseed can't happen. I did not realize it was rated R. My mom lost her shit there too. You got something?
Closest thing I have to it is, well, Underworld. I think it was.
It's actually a pretty good movie.
Well, I'm talking about the one that's like the prequel.
You mean Underworld 3?
Yeah.
Rise of the Lycans?
Yep.
Honestly, in my opinion, that's literally the last good Underworld.
I don't think my parents were expecting the sex scene.
Yeah, I don't blame them on that one. That scene kind of came out of left field for me too.
Though, if I have any regrets of showing things to my parents, it's when I was watching Halo 3 Machinima. And don't get me wrong, every Machinima I've watched has had like great story, great writing and scripting and everything, but most of my profanity comes from Halo 3 Machinima. So one day when I dropped the word pussy without realizing what it meant in the slightest, my parents freaked the fuck out and took away my Xbox for a bit. Then I explained to them where I heard it, where the word came from in my eyes, and that I honestly thought it was just an aggressive way of saying a coward.
Well, you're not wrong.
Yeah. And I was starting to become very particular with how I phrased things after that point.
Rogue Blondie, you got anything to talk about or add?
Nope.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to remember who hasn't heard this story. Because I think I've told it a couple times before, but who hasn't heard the story of how I got into Ace Combat?
Oh dear.
What?
This sounds like it's gonna be a long one.
It's actually a very short and funny one. Because Ace Combat 5 wasn't originally my game when we had the PS2s in the house growing up. It was my dad's game. And he played it when he was home from truck driving back in, I think it was 06 or 07. And one day I decided to play it a little bit. Actually, before that, I was messing around with trying to copy stuff from the memory cards. I accidentally deleted his save data for Ace Combat 5. So, me being the gaming kid I was at that point, decided there's an easy way to fix this and not let Dad get mad at me, and that is to play the game. Fast forward a couple weeks before he gets home. I have just sunk the Rimfaxi, the second major boss ship in the game. And as I succeed in doing that, guess who turns the corner coming up the stairs?
Your dad?
Yep. Now, he wasn't mad, but he just looks at me, looks at the TV, and just smiles and shakes his head. And then just waits for my explanation. And that's basically how I got into Ace Combat. Though, it would be years and years later before I finally beat that game. And the mission that got me stopped was a recon mission with gun cams. I didn't fully understand how to do it, and back then Reddit and all that wasn't well known to me at all, and I didn't know where to look. So after a while I got a couple of other games, one of which was on the Wii. And after beating a similarly frustrating mission in Blazing Angels, Squadrons of World War II, finally figured out how to use the gun cam in that, and figured, wait a minute, could this work in Ace Combat? About 2 days later, I finally beat Ace Combat 5 for the first time.
Bye. I must escape.
May you go forth in peace, battle buddy.
Good night.
Night.
Mm.
Okay, what the hell's going on over there?
Rogue playing with the Zeus powers. Though, I have a question, if I may, for the Plague Doc, because I think he may have told us this once, but I honestly don't remember. How did you get into Metal Gear Solid and those types of games?
I got into Metal Gear through a Japanese demo disc of like a bunch of different games. I couldn't remember most of them. Or I couldn't. I can't remember most of them, but I remembered Metal Gear. I went on for like 4 or 5 years without knowing what I was playing or what I had played until later on I saw something about it. And I was like, I'm getting this. I think it was in
No,
a GameStop and I saw like the pictures in the back of the game case. I was like, wait a minute, this looks really familiar.
I remember this one-eyed man.
No, the demo only lasted through the Virtuous mission, so it it was short. Basically rescue Sokolov and then game end.
Hmm. You know what? You mentioned that whole Japanese demo CD. I think I ran into one of those
Well,
once.
would you believe it, me, if I told you I have 2 holiday demo discs from the PlayStation 2 era?
I could believe it. But no, the one I was about to mention, I think I ran into one of those because there were some strange games on that demo disc. Like, I think there was a Area 51 game in some sort of weird racing game where it's like cyborgs combined with like motorcycles. It was very weird.
There's been a literal war waging behind you guys this entire time.
Oh, I've been
I
watching.
noticed. I've been glancing over there. Saw the tyrant gun.
Who's winning so far?
Hard to say. Covenant have the ground, but UNSC has the air.
Hmm. Scorpion still working, or are they just dead?
Probably dead. Yeah, they're dead. Where can you even see a scorpion? What the fuck? Oh, over there. All right.
Something tells me Charisma wants to get involved.
God damn it.
Before this takes more lives.
What are you doing?
Fire's still a light, even though it's supposed to be off. Charisma, I'm going to send you something on my phone. Can you do me a favor since I'm still in your stream? Can you loop this video for me? It's a piece of ODST music.
What's it called?
Where are the desperate measures? I'm sending it to Labor Team. Shall we? What's the range on the nearest group? Yeah, fuck it. Long shot. Shall we move up?
Shot.
I think I got backblast from your Spartan laser somehow. Shall we move forward?
Yeah, move forward.
I got it. Fucking hell. I'm out of grenade rounds. Do you have any rounds for your Spartan laser? Good shit.
Got more folks coming in. Only got 2 more shots with that Spartan laser.
Get the Phantom. Clear.
Hold on. Patch me up.
Charisma, I don't think this position's gonna be secure forever. You're stable. Back blast clear.
Got it. Phantom's down.
Hold still.
Got 2 more ghosts.
One of your arms is patched. I'm gonna start injecting blood real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna take out one of the ghosts. Yeah, I'm gonna take out one of the ghosts with the Spartan laser. I'm gonna have to hit them with the other 2 with the machine gun.
Alright.
Miss.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something stupid. Oh! Shh. Talk about a mortar strike.
And I'm out.
I'm repacking.
Lost
bags.
much.
Nice, 4 extra rounds. Do we have an arsenal box?
Yeah.
You still have enough ammo to push up?
Oh, I got plenty of ammo now. Just ran out of ammo for my Spartan laser again. Stand by.
You're gonna see paratroopers to our right.
Let's go meet up with them.
Looks like Sergeant Force to the left. Oh, hello. Tragic. Okay, boss,
Hmm?
can I request a laser guided airstrike on a position?
Do what?
Can I request a laser guided airstrike real quick?
Yes.
Okay, attack direction north on my mark. Target is lased and full of covenant. Wow, some of them survived. Could we get a second run on target? That's it. Those are zealots. Oh, we're sitting back. hell that's a shelling. Shit. Well, I'm down.
Ugh. Who turned on the sun? Oh, wait. The sun did. That's stuck. Rogue, can I get a vehicle real quick? Just to catch up to Charisma? Sure.
Oh, this will do perfectly. Battle buddy, I bring machine gun. How does he still live? Okay.
Get back. Spartan laser coming out.
Fire at will. Get clear. Johnny Law is coming out.
Oh!
You good? You're hit. Just a slight wound on the leg. Someone brought in some good firepower.
You can die whenever you're ready, you son of a bitch.
Would you like us to bring you closer? Okay, I like the stow animation for this vehicle. It has Christmas stowing his gun at the bottom of his seat.
Yep. Other toys do they have that we just don't know about?
The UNSC or the Covenant?
What you guys are driving is called the Bulldog. This one's called the Silverback. There's another one called the Ravenger.
Okay, you've got me interested.
I don't have an armed UNSC Green. What is this bullshit? Oh, yes, they do. This one's the Ravenger.
Mm.
The Silverback also comes in an up-armored, doored variant.
It's more like if you want to drive around the base.
That one's convoy security, basically. And the one to our left looks like heavier convoy security. Aside from minor differences, I don't really see a difference between the one on our right and the one on our left.
What other things do you have? What other things do you hide from us?
What secrets do you keep?
Dude's back.
Eh?
Talk about Discord. Do message me again.
Damn it, I've been lied to again.
What?
I thought I was getting a new vehicle. But
Oh.
no new vehicles here.
Show us the vehicle.
It's just the base game.
Oh.
Ah, yes, the only vehicle to drive into battle with.
Where's the forklift?
Alright, I gotta get off. It's time for me to go to bed. Good night, y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
Whoa! How did I survive and elephant?
You got sat on by an elephant and lived to tell the tale.
Unlike the rest of you.
Well, he was gone before then.
Whew.
7
Oh.
hours. Oof.
Yep.
Oh,
7 hours.
unfortunately, I have to call it as well.
Yep.
Because I have work tomorrow.
Yep.
It looks like we're going to have a hell of a lot more fun with the next ODST op. So we have a lot of shit we can use now.
Yep.
So see you tomorrow afternoon, or rather evening.
Yep.